What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Resistance, giving it to you live. Live update, ladies and gentlemen. Things changed from yesterday to today. Just got trespassed with my recording device at the Roxbury Trial Court Division here in Boston, Massachusetts. Yesterday, I was at the West Roxbury Courthouse. And for most of y'all who's seen it, y'all already know what happened. They called the police. I challenged the chief court officer of the Rule 119 state local law. Clerk came down, basically confirmed that I was within my rights to record. Today, different day, ladies and gentlemen. Different day. Not only for me, but for Losov Crumb as well. Oh, yeah. That's why I called it an update, ladies and gentlemen. For Losov Crumb as well. Y'all not going to believe this. Losov Crumb, he went to the same courthouse that I went to yesterday. And guess what happened? Actually, we were at two different courthouses in the city simultaneously. Okay? And guess what happened? The same thing that happened to me today happened to Losov Crumb at the West Roxbury Courthouse. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm going to be hanging out with y'all for a minute. I appreciate that y'all take note of this tyranny and corruption that's going on. Shout out Perfect Sense Resistors P and all the lurkers. I appreciate y'all. Y'all can join in the chat anytime y'all want. Renetta Williams, the queen, is here. Listen, I'm about to get into this video with Losov Crumb. We're going to see what happened to him at the courthouse that I was at yesterday. And then we're going to get into my video that I recorded today. All right? So let's get into it. I'm watching this video with y'all. It's the first time I watched it. So this is the interaction with Losov Crumb at the West Roxbury Courthouse where I was yesterday, where everything was all dandy for me to be within my rights to record. So this is the same lady. This is the same lady from yesterday who said you're not supposed to record. She said that to me. Now she just said it to Losov Crumb.
You guys just had a thing yesterday. You guys just changed that. You guys figured out that's not correct. Oh, you did change it. Okay. I watched that, man. Fuck, I knew they were going to do this shit. Now they got the right paperwork.
All right, I was just there a little over 24 hours ago. Losov Crumb, this is today, ladies and gentlemen. Losov Crumb just sent me the video. Shout out to Losov Crumb. He's in the chat. He just perfected the thumbnail and the title on this video. That's what's up. Shout out to him again. He just went there today. And look at the difference. They are infringing on his constitutional rights. Yesterday, they tried to do mine. I stood up tall, and I was told by the clerk of courts that I was within my rights to record.
There's that guy. See, we don't get much chance, right? See? You're giving a fucking crack. So disgusting, really, yeah. Look at that nasty. So there's that office sessions in there. It's all bathrooms. Like there, see? Yeah.
You gotta turn that off.
I watched the seniors today.
Hello? So as you can see, Losov went in even further than I did. I just took a shot of this area right here. He's accessing the public accessible area, okay? And the man is trying to give him a form. I wonder what form could that be?
Alright, so we got that. Welcome jurors.
West Roxbury Courthouse, the same courthouse I was at yesterday, where I upheld our constitutional rights, ladies and gentlemen. Half the likes, half your rights. Make sure y'all share this.
Oh yeah, the long haul. We got all the owls of the building. They come and go. And there's this one. Oh yeah. Can't figure this out. This isn't all.
You can't film in here, buddy. You don't, come on, we talked to you before. You can't film in here. Film that.
So they just said, we talked to you before. Losov Crumb has been to this courthouse plenty of times, recording the exterior and also trying to gain access to the public areas. This man just said, we told you that before, with no mention of what happened yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, since what happened yesterday, my situation, they've drawn up another plan. And I'm not going to say no more. We're going to get into it. Make sure y'all share if y'all care.
You can't film in here, buddy.
Don't do that.
Against the law. It's right here for you to do. Buddy, you can't film in here.
Okay, stop walking up on me. You can't just assault me, okay?
I'm not assaulting.
Let me see. Will you stop? You should stay back.
So as long as you're recording, I'm going to keep coming after you.
Oh, you are.
Wow. As long as you keep recording, I'm going to keep coming at you. That sounds like a threat. Shout out to Losov Crumb, field reporter, Boston, Massachusetts.
Well, you know what? If you stand on top of me, I can't read it. Also, it makes it, the camera's too close.
Buddy, you can't record in here.
Well, you want me to read that, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this. Look, I got this. You're being, will you?
Here you go. You can't record in here. I was told by the clerk yesterday in the same building that I could.
Buddy, you can't record in here.
Well, if you be civilized,
I'm not
you know, you got this.
Conduct, buddy. However you want to do it.
Stop walking up on me. Stop walking up on me.
Conduct. We can do it that way.
Stay there so I can read it. I'm trying to get my glasses
You
on.
tell me what to do, buddy.
You want me to read
You're
that?
at my place of work. Get your camera out of my face.
You're in my place of work, ladies and gentlemen. This is the People's Building. And he's saying you're in my place of work. Wow.
You tell me what to do, buddy.
You want me to read
You're
that?
at my place of work. Get your camera out of my face. You want to talk about
Stop
invading
walking.
space?
Stop walking up on me, dude.
I'm not walking
You've been
up.
walking up on me. I'm trying to put my glasses. No, I can't. I gotta put my glasses on. No, I gotta put my glasses on. Stop walking up on me.
Stop recording.
Stop walking up on me.
Stop recording. Leave the building.
He just swatted at him. He swatted at his camera. Attempted assault.
All right, stop walking. Give me the paper so I can read it. I got my glasses on.
You had your opportunity.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. I just want to inform y'all what y'all watching is a video that I was at yesterday recording, upheld my constitutional rights, was told by the clerk, yeah, as long as you don't cause a disturbance, you can record. I didn't need him to tell me that, but I upheld my constitutional rights because I challenged Massachusetts law, Rule 119. Y'all need to share this, ladies and gentlemen, because they're misapplicating the law of Rule 119. This is Losov Crumb Interaction Today. You guys can go on my page and check out, you go on my channel and check out the last video I uploaded, which is West Roxbury District Court. Okay? They told me that I couldn't record. I challenged them, challenged Rule 119, Massachusetts state local law, and the clerk came down and said, yeah. Hallways, accessible areas, no courtrooms, no lobbies of courtroom, no hearing rooms, okay? This is what Losov Crumb is going through just 24 hours later.
I couldn't do it. You were walking up.
Disorderly conduct. Here's the thing, here, buddy.
You guys said we could record in here yesterday.
Here it is right here.
So you're going to change it? Well, give me your chance to read
So,
it.
do you see what I see, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to direct y'all. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to direct y'all attention to Rule 119. I've said it all day today, and I said it all day yesterday, and I'm going to continue because there's a contradiction going on. So as I press play, I'm going to go find that law. And I'm going to show y'all what's different and what they handed us today. Once again, me and Losov Crumb was at 2 courthouses simultaneously recording because I upheld our constitutional rights to record in public accessible areas in state courthouses in Massachusetts. 24 hours later, the rights are being violated all over again.
Who's grabbing it, buddy?
You.
Buddy, stop recording.
You're walking up on
I
it.
don't care. Stop recording.
Now you take the paper.
Because you're not reading it.
I'm trying to read it. I can't do it. You're standing on me and grabbing me.
Go read it outside.
Wow, go read it outside. Directives on paper, supposedly backed by law, and you're supposed to take it and read it outside.
You're not allowed to record it here.
Okay, then you're right.
Guys, I'm going to put this guy.
I want to read.
Comprehension time, ladies and gentlemen. Comprehension time. Let's read Supreme Judicial Court Rule 119, electronic access to the courts, okay? This is mass.gov that you're looking at right now. Mass.gov, okay? Supreme Judicial Court Rule 119, electronic access to the courts. It covers covert photography, recording or transmission prohibited, electronic access by the news media, other recordings, definitions, downloads, and contact. Let's get into it. The meat and the potatoes is this number 1 paragraph right here. Now, when I say comprehension time, I want you to compare this to what they presented us today. Okay, which means it was drawn up, they went in a huddle, they devised a plan, and they added new shit, unconstitutional. Let's get into it. Covert photography, recording, or transmission prohibited. We all know covert is doing it inconspicuously with others not knowing. So it says, no person should take any photograph or make any recording or transmission by electronic means in any courtroom, hearing room, office, chambers, or lobby. Now let's stop right there because that chamber or lobby, that sounds a little tricky right there. But if you continue reading on, it says chambers or lobby of a judge or magistrate without prior authorization from the judge or magistrate, then having immediate supervision over such place. Okay? Now, I want to read on a little bit more. Y'all see where it is, but I want you to comprehend this and notice what was added to what they tried to present us today. Okay? So we're going to go on to number 2, electronic access by news media. A judge shall permit photographing or electronic recording or transmitting of courtroom proceedings open to the public by the news media for news gathering purposes and dissemination of information to the public, subject to the limitations of this rule. Subject to the provisions of paragraph D, the news media should be permitted to possess and to operate in the courtroom all devices and equipment necessary to such activities. Such devices and equipment include, without limitation, still and video cameras, audio recording or transmitting devices, and portable computers or other electronic devices with communication capabilities. You got to excuse the fast talking right now. I'm still amped up from earlier. I'm getting to number 2, the second paragraph, electronic access by the news media. And it goes on to read about what can and can be done in the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen, neither I or Losov Crumb were in any courtroom areas. We were in the public accessible area. All right. Right here it is. Supreme Judicial Court Rule 119, electronic access. If anybody can say that this pertains to recording in a courthouse, period, this right here. If you can tell me that, I stand down, I'll lick my wounds, and I will not put my camera on another courthouse. Please tell me that I'm wrong, and I will uphold my word that I just said. Let's continue on.
That he wanted me to read it. He won't. I have my glasses. I'm
You
trying
can't
to.
record in here, buddy.
Stop grabbing me. I want to read it.
Who's grabbing you?
You're on top of me. So can I read it here? You told me to read it before. I've got my glasses.
Sit up like.
So now Losov sat down, as he should, because he's trying to be ushered out the goddamn building. He's a member of the public. He's able to access the accessible areas, the public accessible areas. The man trying to push him out, telling him to read it outside. Losov took his stand, and he actually took a squat right in the middle of the lobby. And that's patriotism right there, okay? That's patriotic shit, right in the courtroom. Sat right down on the floor.
I can't. It's not safe.
What's not safe?
You're walking up on me.
Officer right here is plenty safe.
Oh, you watch the police?
Stop recording.
Okay, I'd like to read that outside.
Well, you stop recording then.
Oh, fine.
Wow.
I want to watch time.
Wow.
Okay.
Buddy,
You watch the police?
stop recording.
Okay, I'd like to read that outside.
Well, you stop recording then.
Oh, fine.
Wow.
Okay.
Buddy.
Share this, y'all. Come on, y'all. We got 85 people in here, man. Look at what's going on. This ain't no putting out the camera in public and looking at regular people get reactions. This is real deep cut stuff here in the city of Boston, Massachusetts, okay? We got Losov Crumb, who took a squat on the courtroom floor in the public accessible area because he was being ushered out, okay? They turned his constitutional right into a criminal activity.
Okay, let me go outside. Okay, the guy assaulted me and broke the stick. You guys are...
He broke his property, ladies and gentlemen.
God, man. Can I get that?
I'm going to take it back one more time just to that assault part right there.
You were walking up on
Disorderly conduct. Here's the thing here, buddy.
Losov Crumb being assaulted, ladies and gentlemen. Please share this.
Here it is right here.
But good people, give me a chance to read it. Stop grabbing me.
Who's grabbing you, buddy?
As you can hear, he's saying, give me a chance to read it. Let me read the law, the supposed law that you presented me. Okay? Because no matter what, their state local law does not trump the Constitution. Okay? Constitution says that we are able to access public buildings, and we are also able to conduct our constitutional rights as well. Okay? He ain't going there starting no problem. He simply walked into the building, creating an objective record in the public accessible areas with a camera in his hand.
You, buddy, stop recording.
You're walking up on
I
me.
don't care. Stop recording.
Now you take the paper.
Because you're not reading it.
I'm trying to read it. I can't
Buddy,
do it.
stop
You're standing
recording.
on me and grabbing me.
Go read it outside. You're not
Wow.
allowed to record it here.
Okay, give me live.
Guys, I'm gonna have to go out and put this guy.
I want to read that. He wanted me to read it. He won't. I have my glasses. I'm
You
trying
can't
to
record it here, buddy.
Here you go,
Stop
right here.
grabbing me. I want to read it.
Who's grabbing you?
You're on top of me. So can I read it here? You told me to read it before. I've got my glasses.
Sit up like an adult. You're lying on the courthouse floor.
I can't. It's not safe.
What's not safe?
You're walking up on
This
me.
officer right here is plenty safe.
Wow.
Oh, you watch the police?
Stop recording.
He said you're with a police officer. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, why don't the police, if there's something really going on and it's something that's a problem, the police or law enforcement officers, why don't they just step into that situation right there? This police officer, he's not de-escalating anything. As you can clearly see, this court officer is the agitator. He's the escalator.
Okay, I'd like to read that outside.
Well, you stop recording then.
Wow.
Outside,
There you go.
outside.
Go outside.
That's the assault.
Buddy.
Okay, let me go outside.
He said, you're not going to record me. I don't know if y'all heard that, y'all. He said, you're not going to record me. Let me take it back real quick. Bam.
I'm outside.
Go outside.
Okay.
Buddy, you're not going to record me. That right there is a violation of Losa's constitutional rights because he's a court officer. He is able to be recorded. As soon as he signed his signature to show up for the job, he made himself public.
Hey, let me go outside. Okay, the guy assaulted me and broke the stick. You guys are... God, man. Can I get that? Can I get my glasses and the paper he wants me to read? What?
Wow.
I need it now. I have to go.
And that's the police officer that's speaking to him now. The court officer assaulted Losif Crump right in front of the police officer. Police officer didn't do a damn thing.
Steven, am I being detained? All right, can you just give me the paper? This guy's assaulting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, quick update for those who just getting in. This is today. This is the same courthouse I was at yesterday. The same courthouse that I upheld our constitutional rights to be in, to record in. This is what's happening to Losif Crump today, the very next day, 24 hours later. It's time to put Boston on blast.
I'm supposed to get the paper too. Hey, thanks a lot. I was supposed to get that paper to read. Can I read it? Can I have it?
Half the likes, half your right. Share if you care.
Hey, can I get that paper?
This is police accountability. This is public accountability.
Dude, you saw me with my glasses. I'm standing there. I can't read it.
Listen to the torture that he's going through, okay? He already received, he sounds like he's in pain, anguish. Listen to the anguish he's going through. He's already received the torture. Now he's going through anguish from what he just experienced in a public building, witnessed by a police officer, and happened by a court officer in the same damn building.
He wants me to read it. Oh, you weren't there when he's saying it. Jeez, man.
I'm going to pause it real quick, y'all. I just want to tell you, this is a loss for the people. This is a loss for the Constitution, all right? I'm taking it personal. Y'all haven't even seen my video yet. I ain't played my video. This is Losif Crump at the courthouse where I was yesterday, going through this ordeal, this tyranny and corruption. This is a loss for us, okay? Everybody should be seeing this. Everybody should be tuning in and witnessing the tyranny and corruption that Boston is distributing on people's asses. They just violated Losif Crump's rights right in front of your face.
Damn, I lost some of it. It turned off. I'm not sure what I got. I think when he grabbed me that time. They triggered, man. It worked with stick, too.
He's waiting on his property. Why he has to even wait for his property? You know why? Because the court officer was reaching in, trying to grab his arm and snatch his property out. Bro, he just said he broke his stick that he was using to hold his camera.
Man, it's not safe.
Wow. Anguish. He's going through anguish right now.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot. So you guys have is there someone that can articulate your understanding of the politics sometime? I watched the video from their existence.
Bobby will be back in a little while. With the
Which one's Bobby?
Bobby's the chief.
Okay, I'm gonna do that some other day because I just stopped by. I gotta go.
So the chief wasn't there. His name is Bobby. That's the one who I encountered yesterday. And that's the one who gave me so much red tape that I told him I'm challenging this local law, Rule 119. And he went to get, further assistance. And what happened was the clerk came down and told me I was pretty much within my rights to record in public accessible areas. Just don't go in courtrooms. He didn't have to say this, but he also said don't disturb anyone. Don't disturb the business. That wasn't even happening. So how did things shift from yesterday to today? Where did the shift come from? I'm gonna show you in a minute.
Yeah, I gotta take a break, man. I may be asleep. See you later.
Los of Crumb. Shout outs to Los of Crumb, y'all. Y'all gotta give it to him. Okay? Half the people don't do what he do. Half the people in this chat don't do what he do. And that's nothing towards people in this chat. That's nothing to my viewers. But what I'm saying, when you got single-handed people doing this, you gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him. Y'all can talk about how weird he is, how much he can, stay on focus. He out there fighting for rights. And it don't make it wrong because he got flaws. All right? We about to get into the next video, which is my video at Roxbury Courthouse. You just watched Los of Crumb at West Roxbury Courthouse. I'm at Roxbury Courthouse today, coming off a high of being able to record in a courthouse yesterday where Los of Crumb was. Okay? So we're going to do another comprehension again. I just want you guys to, here we go. Stay tuned. We got a video coming up that's crazy. I haven't uploaded this. You guys haven't seen this. It happened today. All right? Mass Rule 119. One more time. I want y'all to look at it. Here we go. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to look at Mass Rule 119. All right? Do I need to blow it up for y'all so y'all can see it? Let me blow it up so y'all can see it. Okay? Covert photography, recording, transmissions are prohibited. No person shall take any photographs or make any recording or transmission by electronic means in any courtroom, hearing room, office, chambers, or lobbies of a judge. Or lobby of a judge. You gotta read the language, okay? This is all included in a judge's jurisdiction of the courthouse. Chambers or lobby of a judge or magistrate without prior authorization from the judge or magistrate, then having immediate supervision over such place. Okay? And it goes into electronic access by the news media, but this goes into inside the courtrooms. Okay? Now, what I want to say is, if there was a rule of not recording a courthouse, then they wouldn't have no need to express all this shit right here. Okay? It would just be no recording in the courthouse. No recording in the courthouse. But they go into detail to tell you where it can't be recorded at, where you can't record at. Any courtroom, hearing room, office, chambers, or lobby of a judge or magistrate. That's what it says. Second paragraph goes into what's allowed and not allowed in the courtroom as far as recording. A substantial likelihood of harm is the reason why, a judge can say, hey, no recording because we got parties in here that's in risk of getting fucked up. And it happens, okay? But we're not talking about me, you, Los of Crumb, in the public accessible area. And I was told that the clerk's office, where you go get your information from, where you conduct business at, you find out about your court dates or whatever, they said you can't go in there and record. He said that's considered as a magistrate's lobby. All right? So I need y'all to talk to me about that in there. All I know is that I can record in a public accessible building. So there's one piece of information that they presented us today within all this text right here. But that piece of information is not in here. Okay? So you're going to be surprised. You got to check it out. I'm about to get to the video right now. Y'all hold your horses. I'm coming right up with this video. But I need y'all to look at this so you can see what's not here. This is mass.gov. And then they come up with some printed bullshit added. And it's only like a sentence. And the whole sentence changed everything. The whole sentence changed everything. Let's get this out of here. That was Loso's Crumb video. That was the end cards of his video. Y'all make sure tonight, actually, Loso, if he's still in, please make that public so people can go there. Okay? I appreciate you letting me showcase it on this platform. But go ahead, by all means, make that public as soon as possible. All right? Now, let's get into my video of what happened to me today. Some crazy stuff. Because I come off of a high yesterday, conducting my constitutional right. So I say I'm going to go to another courthouse because everybody needs to be educated. I give out free education all the time. And this is what happens.
Hey, how you doing? I'm alright. I want to get my next court date. I'm recording right now. For what? Why?
Security.
From the door, he called security saying I can't have phones recording in the building.
Can't have phones in the building? You got some kind of documentation that
Shout outs to Queen Renetta Williams. Y'all might want to share this. It's pretty long, pretty interesting, and much engagement and interaction. Y'all might want to share this. Share this if y'all care. You know, half the likes is half your rights. Look at him calling security.
I'm telling you, I'm not playing with you guys. I'm not playing with you guys.
Let me pause that right there. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I just hit a button. We're going to go right back to what I was watching. Who he's watching? Here we go.
Hey, how you doing? Can't have phones in the building? You got some kind of documentation that you can show me? What is that? I'm not going to be recorded, sir.
That's the part right there. He said he's not going to be recorded. That's the part I wanted y'all to hear. He said he is not, which is damn near a demand, and he's a public worker. He said he's not going to be recorded, and this is the area where I told I wasn't able to record, the clerk of court's lobby area, the area where you conduct business. I was told that by the chief of court officers.
I just want to get my next court date, sir.
He said he's recorded in here and he's not supposed to do it. He said he'd give me my court date greatly. He'd be happy to give it to me, but he's not going to be recorded. That's what this public worker said in the courthouse. Okay? Not in a courtroom. This is not a courtroom. This is a public accessible area where members of the public conduct their business.
I'm not willing to be recorded. Yeah, but you work for the public, sir. When you signed up for the job, you was willing to be recorded because you made yourself public, sir. It's the truth. How you doing?
You have to put your phone away in the building, okay?
May I ask why, ma'am?
Because you're not allowed to record inside the courthouse.
Okay, is there any documentation that you can provide me that says that? Okay, I'll wait right here because I'm trying to get my court date. I'll wait right here.
Okay, until then, sir, I need you to turn the camera off.
Why is that?
Well,
first of all, let's bring it down a little bit. I don't want to be disrespectful, or I don't want you to think that I'm being aggressive towards you.
I don't think that at all.
No, I'm just hear me out real quick. I'm here for no ill will. I'm just here exercising my rights, and I'm just asking you, could you please provide me with documentation that says that I can record?
And I'll do that, sir, but I can't have you recording in the courthouse.
So right here, before they even provide me with documentation, they say momentarily I will receive documentation, but while they're getting that documentation, they're telling me to shut my camera down. They don't understand that I'm creating the objective record, and I need to see this documentation that's saying that I'm going outside the law of recording in that public accessible area. But they're already telling me to shut my camera down, and they're demanding that whatever documentation that they're providing me, I read it without my camera. All right, and they're infringing on my constitutional right just by saying it.
I will get the documentation for
Why?
you right
Okay.
now.
Why can't you have me recorded in the courthouse?
Because it's not allowed. If you let me get the documentation, I'll show you.
Okay. If that documentation says that I'm in the wrong and recording, I'll cut the camera off. But until then, I'm going to leave it on. I'll wait right here. You're supposed to be giving me a court date. I'm here for business, and this is my constitutional right to record.
You're correct.
I'm here for business, so I'll be waiting for that documentation. I appreciate you for being professional so far.
And I understand that, but why are you recording this?
I just told you I'm here for business, and I'm allowed to do that. I'm here for business. If I'm in a public building, I'm able to record. Sir, may I have that court date, please? Sorry, say that again? You will get nothing from me until the phone is turned off.
You will get nothing from me until the phone is turned off. Can we say, let me just hear in the chat from y'all, can we say that's an official denial of service and deprivation of rights? Can we all agree to that? If not, check me right now. Listen, y'all know, as many people as I check, I can stand to be checked, okay? I can lick my wounds and keep it moving. If I'm wrong for recording in this courthouse, let me know. Send me the information, because what I've seen is that they went back to the drawing board and came back with something extra. Okay? Yesterday at West Roxbury Courthouse, when I recorded them and I challenged Rule 119, it was confirmed by the clerk of courts that as long as I'm not in you know what, judges' courtrooms, judges' lobbies, magistrate courtrooms, magistrate lobbies, hearing rooms, I can't do none of that. But as far as the public accessible area, the foyers, the outside exterior of the building, even in the hallways and the lobby areas of accessible places where business is conducted by the public, I'd be damned, I can record there. This man right here gave me a denial of service and said, I will not give you anything while I'm being recorded. I'd be damned.
May I see your supervisor, please? You're the supervisor? You're the clerk, the head clerk? May I see the head clerk, please? No, I'm here for business, sir.
So now that I'm running into a brick wall, as you can see, I run into a brick wall. Okay, I say, may I please see the head clerk? He says, I'm not bringing you the head clerk. Wow.
I'm here. Could somebody get the head clerk for me, please? I'm here for business. No one's above me out here, sir. They not the head clerk. Is the head clerk here?
No one's above him. And no one's above him in this area right here. You see my cursor all running all through this shit? No one's above him in this goddamn area right here. No one. But he also said he's not getting me the head clerk. I have a right to speak to who I need to speak to in there to conduct business. And he just denied my right of that. Straight out. He said, I might as well have been on the corner looking for a bag of weed. And because I look suspicious, he ain't giving me nothing.
And you're denying me service from seeing the head clerk? You are denying me service. Okay. All right. You do know.
And now we just confirmed it. That is correct. I am not giving you any service. He just confirmed it.
Yourself up to litigation, civil litigation, sir. You're denying me service. Whatever you do. Because you have a policy to not have a Yes, I am. A policy. A policy is not law, sir. Policy does not trump law. Do you know that? So you deny me service. I am here for service. Was you arrested last time?
So he moved on. He moved on to the next person. He moved on to the next. So I went to the other side of the court of the clerk of courts. Make sure y'all share this. Total engagement, total interaction. It was, they say wicked in Boston. Wicked interaction, wicked engagement. This whole video was wicked. I'm taking it personal. I'm mad, yo.
No disrespect to you, man. I have no.
Let me pause this drink real quick. I'm mad. I'm just gonna let y'all know I'm mad. My rights was violated. This is a loss for the Constitution. This is a loss for the people. Okay? After what happened yesterday, y'all go to the video. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go to the video. I can show you real quick right now that I was told that I could record. It's not a lie. I don't make this stuff up.
I'm good with that. Thank you, Court.
So you want to be filming around in the public area here?
Just in the hallways. No, I'm just accessing the public area.
Little commercial real quick. But here's the meats and potatoes of yesterday. The same building that Los of Crumb was in. Okay?
Hi, sir.
How you doing?
I'm good. What's your name?
My name is
Yesterday at the West Roxbury Courthouse. This is Sean right here. He's the clerk of courts, okay? This is where Loso was at today simultaneously while I was at Roxbury Courthouse. But I was here yesterday, and look what I've been told.
All right, just be patient. All right?
Hi, sir.
How you doing?
I'm good. What's your name?
My name is The Resistance.
The Resistance of
Yes.
Sean Murphy. I'm the clerk magistrate.
Nice to meet you.
Sean Murphy.
Okay.
Sean Murphy, ladies and gentlemen.
So you want to be filming around in the public area here?
Just in the hallways and everything that the government allows me to do.
Okay.
Not in any courtrooms or anything.
Okay, you can't do any courtrooms, any hearing
Of course.
rooms, you can't do
And let me correct that. Not what the government allows me to do, what the people allow us to do. What we the people allow us to do, which is be able to walk around our public areas, our public buildings, and be able to create an objective record on the public servants, okay, that carries out the business within the city. We got a right to do that. So that's a correction when I say what the government allows us to do is what we, the people, allow us to do. Please share this.
Of course.
Okay. So you just want to sit here and film?
Well, actually, I just wanted to get you guys to let me know that I'm allowed to film.
Okay.
My business is...
That's all I want. I don't need to take a tour of the building. I don't need to be sticking my camera in every office. You know why? Because this has been a problem in Boston for years, okay? I just need an objective record. I just need a member of the courthouse to say, to confirm that what I'm doing is within my rights and protected by the Constitution. You cannot criminalize a constitutional protected activity. And you just can't do it. I'm trying to tell y'all, this right here, if I'm wrong, y'all gotta let me know something. Seriously, this shit is crazy. Hit the lights! Everybody about to get killed out here. Like it for everybody.
Here.
So this area right here, and in there, that's okay to film.
Okay.
Okay.
And all hallways except for anything that's leading to a courtroom or a hearing room. I
don't want you to create any type of disturbance here. That we're very busy walking through these hallways.
And I'm pretty sure the chief would tell you that I wasn't.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Stay focused, ladies and gentlemen. Those who just getting in here, this is from yesterday, West Roxbury Courthouse. Okay? Los of Crumb went there today, got violated. I showed that earlier. If you haven't seen it, red ball back and hurry up and come back. I also, simultaneously, while Los of Crumb was at West Roxbury today, I was at Roxbury Courthouse, and we both got violated after I was at West Roxbury Courthouse yesterday and was told by this man right here, Sean Bradley, clerk of courts, I'm within my rights to record. A member of the courthouse.
Actually, I just wanted to get you guys to let me know that I'm allowed to film.
Okay.
My business is done here.
So this area right here, and in there, that's okay to film.
Okay.
Okay.
And all hallways except for anything that's leading to a courtroom or a hearing room. I don't want you to create any type of disturbance here.
As long as you're not, he didn't have to add that, but it's imperative for these people to say that. But he said it, as long as you're not creating a disturbance, okay? That was enough for me right there. That was the objective record. That was confirmation that I'm within my legal rights to record.
We're very busy walking through these hallways.
And I'm pretty sure the chief would tell you that I wasn't.
Okay, all right, very good. So, more than welcome to. Just no disturbances. How does that sound?
That sounds great. I'm not trying to.
Bam, that's over with. That was yesterday. Okay? Look what happens today. Continuing on.
Not Trump law. Do you know that? So you deny me service. I am here for service. Was you arrested last time, man?
He was in court yesterday and he told me to come out
They're on the PA system saying it's the guy. No, I'm sorry. They're on the radios.
Did you tell them to provide me with the documentation that says I'm not the recorder? Okay.
They're on the radios asking if I'm still recording and make sure somebody gets down there. As if I'm being, disruptive or causing problems.
Okay, great. Thank you. And no disrespect to you, ma'am. Okay. I have no problems against you. You've been cordial to me since I came in.
Thank you.
I'm just exercising my rights.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
I'm not doing nothing, so I don't need that.
I'm not here for any ill will or to cause you guys any problems.
Yep.
I just want you to know that.
Okay.
But I will challenge. What I'm here to do is to challenge the courthouse that I can record.
Okay.
And if you guys have to call the police, I would ask you to do that so we could get things remedied here.
Okay. So could you do me a favor?
What's that?
You're taking care of business over
No,
here.
he's denied me service.
No, I'm saying you're taking care of business. That's where it started at, right?
Yeah, that's where it started at.
Okay, so.
Well, this is an accessible area by law. I can walk around the accessible
I'm
areas.
just asking you just to wait over there now, because somebody's going to come down and assist you.
Well, ma'am, whether I wait over here or over there, they still can reach me. I'm not going to cause anybody no trouble. I assure you of that. I'm not here for any problem.
Okay.
I'm just holding the camera in my hand. That's all.
Okay. But I'm just asking you now. You already finished.
No, I'm not finished because I'm trying to get that guy to give me service, and he's denying me service.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. We got Frauder Patrol, and I address anything anybody got to say. We got Frauder Patrol. He's in the chat, and he says, there it is. Adam just said exactly what you are hoping for. A big fat lawsuit. Okay. My hopes doesn't bring out how people act, okay? My hopes doesn't bring out the way people act. I can hope for anything. It doesn't mean that I'm the reason why that person reacted the way that they reacted, okay? A big problem with the reason why these public workers act the way they act, one simple reason. They're not properly trained, okay? They're not properly trained. Once this became precedent to keep public officials accountable, they fail to train and retrain people on public recording, the First Amendment, so on and so forth. So when you say, I hope that I get a big fat lawsuit, nah, I don't go in there for that. You got to go further back in my catalog and see how I started. I started grassroots with this, okay? All the exposure, if that's the case, I got $100 million in the bank for all the violations I received. So you need to get it straight. It's their fault that they reacted the way they act. It's their fault that they reacted the way they reacted. And I'm stuttering like a motherfucker because I'm still mad from 3 hours ago. All right? It is what it is. They violated my rights. So if the lawsuit comes, so be it. How about putting more training out there? How about this? The medical examiner's office video? Everybody, not everybody, the few who said, oh, you shouldn't have been bothering that poor girl over there, this and that. I bet you if she was properly trained, she would have known how to conduct herself when a person who was conducting a constitutionally protected act, okay, When somebody was in there, it's bad today, y'all. Let me slow down. It's bad today. I'm hyped. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm hyped. When somebody is in there, okay, doing something that's protected by the Constitution, and they haven't been properly trained on it, it's the city's problem. It's their liability. And I bet you if that lady in that medical examiner's office knew about people who come in there and record, who hold public officials accountable, she wouldn't have did none of that. At the most, she would have referred me to her superior, okay? Not deny me service, not dictate when she wanted me to come to the window as she was doing when she said, "Can I help you, sir? Can I help you, sir?" And I said, "1 minute, man." They had pictures and shit up on the wall. They didn't have it up for them. That was in a public area. I wanted to record it. Anyway, I digress. Let's go back on.
So I'm just going, this is an accessible area. Hello, how you doing? All right. How you doing? Actually, I'm here for business. I'm creating an objective record. I've already been denied service on the other side. I'm sorry, say that again, ma'am? I didn't hear you.
We have another worker saying I can't record. We got another public servant saying I can't record. I'm just trying to get a date. I wouldn't even have made it this far in the public accessible area if I was given a date. Look at her, calling the cops. Scared to death. I'm walking around with a camera. Conducting my business. See, they hate the camera. They hate the camera because it takes down everything that they say, everything that they do, and they can't get around it. Look at this chick right here.
I'm here for business.
Check this one out.
Hi, sir. Can I help you?
Yeah, I was here to get some. I'm here for business.
Okay. Is there a reason why you're recording us?
Yeah, create an objective record. That's all.
We'd just like to bring you up here for a minute.
Why?
We don't allow folks to videotape us.
This is a public building, right? Would you be able to provide me some documentation that says that I'm not allowed to record? I think that's fair and reasonable. Just to let you know.
I understand why you're needing to do that.
Why I'm what?
Why you're needing to video.
I just told you I'm creating an objective record.
All right, thank you.
Would you be able to provide me documentation? Ma'am?
Hold on, we know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Why don't I have you have a seat here and we'll go get you that
Oh,
document.
no, I'm fine. I'm walking back and forth in a public accessible area. I'm walking back and forth.
So I'm going to just ask that you wait here.
May I have your name, please?
Yeah, I'm Susan Conrad. I'm the Chief Probation Officer.
Chief Probation. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I'm the Resistance.
Pardon me?
The Resistance. You can call me the Resistance. And just like I assured this lady right here, I'm here for no ill will. I'm not here to cause anybody any threats.
Are you on probation and checking in?
I'm here for business, ma'am. I'm here for business.
Everybody's trying to find out what I'm there for. Me telling them I'm here for business and me approaching that public servant who was about to give me my information until he seen that I was recording. That's all. That was my business was between him and I. All right. I don't need to tell all these people what I'm there for. All I need to let them know is I'm here on business. That's enough right there. Let me conduct my business.
Well, I've been denied service from. Wait a minute. She's giving me some documentation. What is this? Court visitors may use cell phones and other PDs in the public areas of the courthouse.
I don't know if y'all can see this, okay? So remember, I asked y'all to stay focused. Remember that Rule 119? If y'all don't, I could go to it again. No problem. Just let me know. Mass Rule 119. Okay? 1 second. I don't know if y'all can see that on the screen that's on the screen right now, but I'm going to read it out to y'all. Okay? This right here, I'm going to read to y'all. Let me make it a little bit smaller. I want y'all to see this. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. They went to the back and drew some shit up after yesterday when I was allowed to record in the building. The clerk told me I was allowed to record. If they did that, that got to be highly unconstitutional. Okay, you telling me that they could just, okay, it's like this today. So this happened? All right, let's switch it up tomorrow. You telling me it go down like that? Let me know. I don't know. Let me know. But what I do know is that courthouse is a public building. So it says, this is what the online mass.gov law says. So I'm going to read this one to you right here. Court visitors may use cell phones and other PEDs in the public area of the courthouse, provided the activity does not disrupt or disturb court business or proceedings. Okay? So right here it says on their paper that they revised today, court visitors may use cell phones and other PEDs in the public areas of the courthouse. The public areas of the courthouse. See, I read this so much earlier, I was getting goofy with this shit. And I was so mad because I got trespassed. Update, ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, I got trespassed from Roxbury Courthouse with my recording device. I'm allowed to go in there, but I cannot record with my device. As long as I'm in there with recording, I will be arrested. I will be arrested. The video's not over. Okay, I'm just filling y'all in. And this is what I was talking about earlier, the comprehension time. Because what's said on this form that they printed out is not saying on mass.gov. It's not saying that. So one more time, this is saying court visitors may use cell phones and other PEDs in the public areas of the courthouse, provided that activity does not disrupt or disturb court business or proceedings. No cell phone, PED, or camera may be used to take photographs or video in a courtroom or anywhere else inside a courthouse, with the following exceptions. Okay, I said it was a sentence, ladies and gentlemen. Please share if you care about this shit right here. Here's the this is the hidden fucking lug nut that they put in the language since yesterday. You gotta share this. Look at this is exposure of tyranny and corruption. Corruption right here. The sentence, the magic sentence that changed everything from yesterday to today is this right here. No cell phone, PED, or camera may be used to take photographs or video in a courtroom or anywhere else inside a courthouse. Wow. Now, if you come here, which is on mass.gov, you don't see none of that. This is what you see. No person, and let me blow this up because I could blow this up. This is the most important shit right here. No person shall take any photographs or make any recording or transmission by electronic means in any courtroom, hearing room, office chambers, or lobby of a judge or magistrate without prior authorization from the judge or magistrate, then having immediate supervision over such place. Okay? So like I said earlier, if you weren't able to record the courthouse, then it would just be one rule. No recording in the courthouse. There wouldn't be no details right here saying where you couldn't record at. Because we all know that federal law says that we have access, the Constitution. We have access to public buildings. All right, and we are able to access our public buildings. We're able to access our public buildings. So that's the paragraph right there. And no way does it says what it just said right here. No cell phone, PED, or camera may be used to take photographs or video in a courtroom or anywhere else inside a courthouse without the following exceptions. And then it goes into news media and courts in accordance with Supreme Judicial Court Rule 119. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's 119 right here. And 119 don't say we can't record in the public accessible areas. It says where we can't record. A judge shall permit photographing, and this is electronic access by news media. This is the second paragraph. A judge shall permit, second section, a judge shall permit photographing or electronic recording or transmitting of courtroom proceedings open to the public by the news media for news gathering purpose and dissemination of information to the public, subject to the limitations of this rule, subject to the provisions of paragraph D. The news media shall be permitted to possess and to operate in the courtroom all devices and equipment necessary to such activities. Once again, we're still speaking within the courtroom, okay? The news media shall include any authorized representative of a news organization that has registered the public information officer of the Supreme Judicial Court. That's all still within the courtroom. That doesn't pertain to hallways, public accessible areas, okay? Foyers, hallways, all right? Places, offices where the public is allowed to conduct business, all right? Then it goes into substantial likelihood of harm. It talks about how if there's a sensitive case and, if the judge feels though that somebody could potentially be harmed, he could put restrictions as far as recording and stuff like that. It goes into limitations. A judge shall not permit photography or electronic recordings or transmission of voir dire hearings concerning jurors. Okay, still within the courtroom. All right? All of this, frontal or close-up photography of jurors, it's all within the courtroom. If a judge may impose other limitations necessary to protect the right of any party still within the courtroom, y'all guys could go here. And then it goes into positioning of equipment. All right, that's within the courtroom. We have not seen, one more time before I come back to this, because I want to complete this page on mass.gov that explains Rule 119. These motherfuckers is lying, okay? They lying. I'm sorry. No cell phone, PD, or camera may be used to take photographs or video in a courtroom or anywhere else inside a courthouse with the following exceptions. News media in accordance with Supreme Judicial Court Rule 119. This sentence was added. It's not here on mass.gov law. They just put it in the language since yesterday. Let's continue with the video. This is crazy, man.
It's a very psychological thing that's happening here.
Maggie, did you guys read this? It says I can. Okay, I'm going to keep reading. It is hereby ordered pursuant to my authority as set forth in GL 211B that the trial court policy on possession and use of cameras and personal electronic devices, effective as of August 14th, 2015, is rescinded. It's rescinded. According...
They're telling me to keep reading, right? So this is what I read to y'all, but I'm going to play it.
Accordingly, cell phones and other personal electronic devices shall not be banned from the courthouse. I'm going to keep reading. Court visitors may use cell phones and other PEDs in the public areas of the courthouse, provided the activity does not disrupt or disturb court business or proceedings. No cell phone, PED, or camera may be used to take photographs or video in a courtroom or anywhere else inside a courthouse with the following exceptions. News media in accordance with Supreme Judicial Court Rule 119. Okay, so Rule 119 only for video in a court.
So one more thing. It says court visitors may use cell phones and other PEDs in the public area of the courthouse. So they're telling you can use your phone, but they're giving you limitations on what you can do on your phone. And then they add some added text to the language, which is not in the language what I just showed y'all on mass.gov. All right, I need to know if that's illegal. Put that in the chat. Them adding that language like that since yesterday. I would just like to hear it from y'all. They added more text to the language, and that more text is or anywhere else inside a courthouse. See, that right there seems to me that they made themselves open to civil litigation. That right there. All right. And we already have the contradiction from yesterday. You know, I'm surprised they would even do this after there was an objective report made yesterday at West Roxbury Courthouse. Somebody's going to have to answer to this. And it may not have, the answer may not have to come to me. Okay? Because we all know that anybody, when it comes to the city and matters like this, anybody can complain. All right?
Video in a courtroom. Rule 119 only pertains to me recording courtrooms. I'm not in the courtroom. How you doing, sir?
Hi, sir. Can you turn that phone away from me? I don't want to be recorded.
No, I can't. How you doing, sir?
Good. I'm the chief court officer. You can't film at the court.
According to Rule 119?
Let me see that. What is your purpose of filming?
I'm here for business, and I'm creating an objective record. I'm here for business. I mean, let's make that.
See, this is why they standing so firm, and this is why the woman told me to continue to read on, because they knew that there was the language in there. They knew that there was added text in the language that I was unaware of because it wasn't in there yesterday, but they added it to it. And I'm trying to figure out how legal that is on their part to switch something up that's not on mass.gov. I'm not going to show it again on mass.gov. Y'all can come. I see there was so many people who engaged in this stream. I guess I'm going to keep it up. I was going to take it down. But you can refer to this video to see how many times I referred to mass.gov. And what they said, nowhere in the courthouse, is not on mass.gov. Okay? And I'll be highly surprised that it would be put into mass.gov. If it is, that's really crazy. But this is them continuing on violating my rights. This is not nowhere over with. Y'all need to share this, let people know what's going on, because shit is crazy, man.
I'm just a picture in the frame. Pause. I paint word pictures on the canvas of life.
I'm everywhere in public.
Let me just let all you guys know. You hold on 1 second. I'm telling you, I'm here for business.
What type of business?
But I just got denied service.
Okay.
From,
why did you get denied?
Oh, because he said I have a camera in my hand and he doesn't want to be recorded.
Okay. So
he doesn't get that option. He works for the public.
Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
First of all, what are you looking to get today?
Okay, that's no, sir. That's between me and the clerks. I don't have to give you my information.
So what are you trying to get from the clerks?
They already know. And he denied me service.
And what did he say? Why he wouldn't?
Oh, because I had a camera in my hand.
Okay, well, first of all, let's turn the camera off. And then
I'm not going to turn the camera off, sir.
I have to leave the building.
I'm not going to leave. What I suggest that you do is call the Boston Police Department, because now I'm here to challenge you on Rule 119.
Okay, well, let me finish reading it first. Okay?
Sure. I'm here to challenge y'all guys on Rule 119. I'm not here in a threatening manner. I'm not here for any ill will. I'm just here to challenge Rule 119. Sir, may I please have my court date, please? May I please have my court date, sir? May I have your name, please, sir? I need to put a complaint on you because you denied me service. You did deny me service. You told me you will not give me service until I put my camera away. It's recorded. Sir, it's recorded. It's recorded. It's recorded. No, it's what you said is recorded. And that's a denial of service, sir. That's a denial of service. And you're also infringing on my constitutional rights. You called the police already?
I sure did.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that.
I'm calling to get clarification on this.
Well, why would you call the police first and then try to get clarification? You know what the police done to people in the past 2 years, right?
First of all, you're not allowed to film in the court, sir.
Under what rule? Under what law?
The only people allowed Hold on.
May I have your name, sir?
We can sing together, but we can't talk together.
May I have your name?
Give me a second.
I just need your name. Just your name.
Give me a second.
Sir, what's your name?
Give me a second. My name's right there. There you go. Okay? Yeah, I'm getting ready to call Jason.
Kevin Thomas, are you the chief?
I am. Last time.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Do all state courthouses operate the same?
Pretty much. So Kelly, is Jason still?
Do all state courthouses operate the same? Why is that? So you work for the public. You work for the public. You work for the public, sir. You're actually a public servant. You are. What'd you say, sir? We got Boston PD there. How you doing, sir? Can you de-escalate the situation for me?
So I can de-escalate it if you let me know what you're looking for.
I don't have to. I've already let them know that.
Okay.
They already know what I'm looking for. How you doing? May I have your name, officer?
Go ahead.
How you doing today, sir?
Who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah,
Are you dispatched to this call, sir?
I'm not dispatched. I work here.
So are you here for me? Are you here right now at this present time for me, sir? I just need your name and badge. Chapter 41, Section 98D requires you to give me your name and badge upon request.
The badge number is right here for the public to see.
What's your name, sir? I said name as well.
Green.
Thank you, Green.
All right.
I appreciate you. Now, how you doing? Now, how you doing today,
What's
sir?
going on? What can I help you with?
So I came here on business, trying to get a court date.
Mm-hmm.
I had my camera on the whole time. That gentleman over there denied me service because I have a camera in my hand.
Okay.
And I have a problem with it. I want to put a complaint on him.
There is a policy with it. They don't be. I can't even wear cameras in here. Body camera. No,
You're a law enforcement officer, right? You enforce.
You know I am.
You enforce laws, not policy.
You know I am.
You enforce laws, not policy.
But anyway.
No. Anyway, sir, you enforce laws, not policy.
Sir, what's going on here?
Well,
You're not here for me.
I'm here for business. I just told you I was denied service, so I'm trying to still conduct my business, and they're telling me that I can't record.
And you need to talk to the supervisor.
Well, they need to get it. They need to provide the supervisor. How you doing? Hey, Sarge, how you doing? Have a patch number?
Your name, sir? Sure.
Yeah, I didn't give it, Sarge. I didn't give it.
Huh?
I didn't give my name.
Okay.
So we have an issue.
Well, nice to meet you anyway.
Nice to meet
What
you
can we
too.
do to help you today?
Well, first of all, I will hope that you can de-escalate a little bit. The situation is starting to become a little uproar. This officer right here, he has a problem with me recording in public.
So he can.
Sir?
Yes.
So he can.
I just want to talk to you
outside,
without
but he cannot record
you
inside.
being distracted by what's going on here.
Okay.
That's not true.
Okay. So
I suggest.
No. Read this rule.
No, I'm not.
What this
Listen,
rule
I
says.
want you guys to read this
Said
law
with the
because
permission of
it
a
doesn't
judge
pertain.
or chief probation. I didn't give you permission.
Permission of a judge or chief probation.
Or chief court officer.
May I say something, ma'am?
Yes, sir. What were you going to say?
Let me bring it down real quick.
You can rule for.
Can I ask you a question, please?
Okay,
Can I please ask you a question? May I ask you a question?
Hold on 1 second. Let me
Oh my
say this.
God.
First of
Do all
all,
courthouses operate the same?
Listen to what he's saying real quick.
First of all, I don't know what the issue was as to why you couldn't get the document that you need. That's the first thing.
I told him what the issue was. I told him that the issue was me having the camera in my hand. I came to find out what my court date was, and because I had the camera in my hand, he denied me service. I had already told him that. Second of all, I'm trying to ask him if all state courthouses operate the same. I just had a situation the day before where I was able to record. It was confirmed by the clerk. I had to challenge the chief court officer of Rule 119, that's state, local, Massachusetts law. And it was confirmed by the clerk that I was able to record. Now, I'm going through a whole bunch of red tape again, like I did at the beginning of the video at West Roxbury. And you would not believe the outcome. The outcome is crazy.
I could have helped you resolve that, but you're saying
I'm not looking to look into your business and find out what it is.
I don't need to give you that information.
All I'm doing.
He has the information.
Well, listen. As me being the chief court officer in this court, and you violating a rule in this court, which says that you have to have permission to record in here. You can record from outside, inside, but you cannot record in here unless you have permission of the judge.
And that's under Rule 119?
It is, right there.
All right, let me pull Rule 1, because there's no explanation of Rule 119. No, I've already looked at it. Let's go into the law now. Let's go into, please, because then you guys are law enforcement officers. No, I'm done with him because he's ready to tell me to leave. Now, you guys.
I can't tell you to do. This is his house.
No, it's my house. This is a public building. This is not his house. He doesn't run this. So, and I'm not breaking any rules.
Are you going to listen to me? Excuse me. I'm trying to get you the necessary document that you want, okay, from the clerk over there, but you're refusing to let me know what you're looking for.
I don't need him to get the document that I want. I could conduct my own business. I haven't committed a crime. Nothing that I've done has risen to the level of a crime. Real quick, y'all, Roxbury Municipal Court. That's the information right there, okay? It's a public building. It takes care of public matters concerning judicial, civil situations. That's the information.
I can call over there and ask them to give me what you're here for. But as far as you recording everybody in here, you cannot do that.
Okay, let me ask you one question, please.
Okay, so
may I ask you a question?
What I want you to do right now is to turn that off.
I'm not going to turn this off.
Listen,
I have to ask him a question. I'm not going to turn it off.
Sir,
no, you guys are looking at the law. You're a law enforcement officer. I'm talking to you now. My business is with you. You're not enforcing the law. No, I'm talking to you now, guys. I'm talking to you now. Now, I'm pulling up the law. You guys are going to see the law. You're not going to ignore the law.
So at this point, they refuse to see the law. You know why? Because they've given me something on black and white with added text that is not in the mass.gov, the mass.gov website. All right. I just explained to y'all, for those who just getting in, this is the second day of recording the courthouse. It was successful yesterday. I was able to record. I broke down Rule 119 to them. Today I go to another courthouse. There's added text within the language. Okay, is that legal? Is that legal? Hit 1 if that's legal. I need 2 if it's not legal. I'm looking for 2s if it's not legal.
Oh, sorry. Listen to me. No, I'm not. You're going to look at the law. You're going to see this law, Rule 119, that they're enforcing on that paper. Can you open that paper up, please?
I just read it.
You're going to, no.
Okay.
We're going to.
Let's go over it again.
No, I'm going to pull the actual law up.
So that's the diversion right there. You clearly see it. They don't want to see the actual law on mass.gov. They don't want to see that. Nah, they want to see, what they want to see is the paper that they just drew up. That's what they want to go over, the paper that they just drew up. They're ignoring the fact that I was there at the other courthouse yesterday, okay? Green lights. I went through some red tape with the chief court officer. I challenged them on it. The clerk came down, green lights within the law.
It says the news media, okay, or photographing or recording of documents with the
I'm not listening to that. I'm pulling up the official law.
You know what? I'm
pulling up the official law.
So I'm going to have to ask you to leave, sir.
Ma'am, I'm going to show you the law. And I want you to enforce the law. Will you do that? If I show you your law, will you enforce the law?
Excuse me.
Will you do that, Sarge? Because right now, you guys are open.
Look at how persistent that he is to read this paperwork that he has in his hand. And he doesn't want to see the actual law on mass.gov. Neither do the police officers and they law enforcement officers. Know why? Because they added text within the language. They added shit within the language. No courthouse recording anywhere in the courthouse. That's what they added to it within 24 hours. Y'all, it needs to be shared.
Putting yourself up to civil litigation. You will be the first name on the list, and you two guys will be on it as well. You won't allow me to show you the law.
So let me ask you a question.
You're not allowing me to show you the law. Do you want to enforce the law, or do you want to go with this policy?
I've been trained in the law, okay?
Okay, so do you know what we're talking about
I have
then?
a doctorate degree in the law. Okay? And what I do know,
She has a doctorate's degree on the law.
you read the paper that he's...
No, you guys are trying to railroad me right now.
No, absolutely
Yes,
not.
you are.
Have you at least read the paper
Rule
that he's trying to show
119,
you?
Massachusetts courthouses.
Well, ask him what is he here for. He doesn't know.
So let me just give you a little information. Let me say anything to him. Do you know this? Let me just say something to you. I was at West Roxbury Courthouse yesterday.
I know you were.
Okay, and I'm allowed to record. So what do you say?
So he just admitted that he knew I was at West Roxbury Courthouse yesterday. Okay? So, but he's failing to mention that I received all green lights within the law. Not from the public servants in the courthouse, within the law. I already had green lights within the law to record. But he's failing to mention that.
And this is a judge's order right here?
You were out to record from the outside.
No, the police came. The clerk came to me, and he said I'm allowed to record. Now, you guys want to open yourself up to civil litigation? Listen, all courthouses operate the same.
You never came in to get, you never telling us what you came in.
I'm about to pull the law up. Now, if you guys are going to trespass me, you three will be open for civil litigation because this is a public building.
That's right.
You sure?
That's fine.
Okay.
We're here to serve you. That's being
You
part
sure about that as well?
But if you don't want to tell us what you're here and what you're looking for.
Do you have any court
Okay.
dates here today?
Here you go, man. Yes, I do. I'm here for business. I've been denied service.
Okay.
Okay. What business? Who are you here to see? The clerk?
First of all, I want you to read this law. I want you to see. I'm gonna read this law to you right here, okay? So he's misapplicating the law. This is what he's doing. Let me talk to her, please. Can you not interrupt, please?
No, well, wait a minute.
No,
First of all,
can I read you the law?
Excuse me.
Can I read you the
Excuse
law?
me. First of all,
Look, you're the law enforcement officer. I'm done with him. I'm creating an objective record with you
As long as you're in
guys.
this building, you can't be done with him. You get what I'm saying?
first of all,
No person shall take any photographs or make any recording or transmission by electronic means in any courtroom, hearing room, office, chambers of lobby, or let me finish talking. You guys are not comprehending because you won't let me finish.
They just keep interrupting me. They don't want to hear it. They won't want to hear the whole paragraph. Okay? They don't want to hear the language. They just added stuff within 24 hours. This is crazy.
Is this a law?
Can I finish? I want to start all over.
Let him finish.
No person shall take any photographs or make any recordings or transmission by electronic means in any courtroom, hearing room, office, chambers, or lobby of a judge or magistrate without prior authorization from the judge. I am not in a judge's. I am not in a
magistrate to where you went to. It says right there. You went to the that's a magistrate's office.
So that's the magistrate's office right there. I'm not allowed to.
So he's saying the clerk of court area. Okay, you see these signs. It says cashier. This is all for the public to pay fines or whatever. And the clerk of courts is back there as well. And he's saying that's the magistrate office. It's off limits to me creating an objective record with my camera and conducting business as well. It says off limits for that, right there in that area. The same area you seen me earlier trying to get a court date from the guy behind the counter who said he will not give me any service until I shut my camera down.
Go in there.
You're not allowed to film in there.
But I'm good right here.
You're not allowed to film in there.
I'm good right here.
Okay, so
now that you corrected me, right, this is not a judge's lobby.
Okay.
And that's what it stated.
Sir,
so I'm good right
let me
here.
say to you what the law is. You can film from the outside.
No, it just says it right here.
Hold on 1 second.
I want you guys to arrest me so I can sue all of
We're not
y'all.
going to arrest you.
I want you to arrest me. I swear, I want you to go off his word. The law is right here and you refuse to read it.
Let me
That's
say
going to
this.
be your first problem right there. Okay, well, I'm remaining here. I'm done with talking to you guys. I'm remaining right here. You can assist me. You can assist me with what I need done. I need a court date.
That's what I tried to do.
All right. Want me to write it down for you?
Sure. Write it down.
As long as you don't record in there, you know.
So at this instant, I'm going back and forth with these police officers. And my initial reason of being there was to access my next court date. And of course, I have to get that information up, which I had no problem. But then I'm being approached by court officers and then finally the Boston PD that's saying I can't record. So I'm realizing at this point that it's not a good idea to write my name down. Okay? I mean, yeah, they know who I am, but as far as this chief court officer persistent to assist with conducting my business, I quickly thought about how maybe he shouldn't be getting that information. So things change real quick with writing my name down.
I'm standing right here. And I'm going to challenge that part. No, she's talking to me, so I'm going to answer her.
Just make sure you're not
First of all,
disorderly.
You know what? I'm in charge.
let's bring it down a little bit, right?
Right, because we don't want to get disorderly.
I'm a member of the public.
Right.
You don't rush me. You don't rush me. You don't rush me to conduct my business.
Write down what you need.
Okay, when I'm done, I'm talking to her. Are you guys done here?
Sir.
Are you guys done here? Because I'm good to record right here. And I'm also good to go upstairs in the hallways as well.
No, you're not.
Why not?
No, you're not.
Why am I not?
No, you're not.
I'm going to go upstairs and I want you guys to arrest me.
No, you're not.
I swear, all your names are going to be on the ticket. I swear. You want to open yourself up for civil litigation,
You're not going
that's going to
upstairs
be...
and record.
So look,
I'm going upstairs.
Put yourself in a position to
If I go upstairs, what's going to happen? Let me just get this from you. If I go upstairs, look what happens to me.
He said you're not allowed to go.
No, I'm asking you. You're the law enforcement officer.
Listen.
If I go upstairs, what's going to happen? Tell me what's going to happen. I need a legal directive from you.
Listen, sir. It's not an arrest. It's not an arrest that anybody wants to make. You get what I'm saying?
I want to, so you will.
It's not an arrest that anyone wants to make. At this point, I'm trying to get them to give me a legal directive, okay? And give me a legal directive or let me be free to record in the public accessible area. We don't need to keep continuing going through this back and forth. Like, let's set it straight.
Arrest me.
All I'm saying is it's not an arrest so anybody wants to make. This is unnecessary.
I'm not leaving the building. No, you can't tell me to leave the building. I haven't done anything. What is he leaving? What is he asking me to leave the building for?
Sir, at this point, it just seems like you want to record.
I need my information.
So you can get arrested.
Now, can I use your pen, please? I'm not getting obnoxious. I'm just not letting you trample over my rights.
Sir, this is unnecessary.
Matter of fact, you know what? I'll get my information. I'm not giving you my name. You seem like a tyrant. I'm not giving you my name. I'm standing right here.
Okay, so they just told me you can't talk to them.
Who said that? Who told you that? Who's they? Who's that? Can you ask them who's they? But you need to find out who it is. Yo, Dorsey. You're crossing the line, Dorsey. Who said who's they? Who's they? Who is they? Who is they? Who is they? Who said they? Who's they that said I couldn't record? Who is they? No, I'm in a public lobby. I'm in a public lobby. I can record here. Yes, I can. You want to see the law? You want to see the law? Once again, do you guys refuse to see the law?
Handle
your business. Let's go. Okay.
We're trying to be as respectful as possible to you.
I tried to help you 3 or 4 times. I asked you what
so,
you
all right, from this point on, let me ask you a question.
That's the whole point. Like, I don't need his assistance. I'm in a public accessible area with my camera. I can conduct my own business. I should be able to create my own objective record within a public accessible area, a building that serves the public. Like, it's an important matter. I'm trying to find out my court date.
From this point on, if I don't give you my information, it's just remain in the public lobby and record. What would happen? Okay, so I'm asking you. He said I can't.
We're going to ask you to leave the building.
He said, and if I don't leave, what will happen? I just need a legal directive from you, sorry.
All I'm telling you, sir.
If I don't leave, what will happen? You have to tell me. You have to tell me.
All I'm telling you is that he's the chief of trial court security.
And I just spoke to the chief in West Roxbury, and he just got educated by the clerk of the office at that courthouse. And the police showed up as well. So you guys told me I can't record. You opened yourself up for subject matter. No, I was inside. Would you like to see the video? In fact, I can show you the video. How? You didn't. You say I was inside most of the time.
I saw it about 10 minutes.
How? So why would you ask me if I was just outside? You didn't see the video.
Listen to me.
You didn't see the video.
The purpose of you being here is to get something from the clerks.
And I'm also not allowed to film anyone in the clerk's office. All right, cool. I'm out here in the lobby. I'm here in the lobby. Now, okay, so now you corrected me. Now what? So
And your phone was facing that way.
now what? Now what? Okay,
Oh my God, this is crazy. Give me 1 second. I just dropped the mic. Let me put it back up. Apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. And I just received a technical error on my screen.
That's done here?
Sir.
Here we go.
Hey, who's that? Can you ask him who's that? Handle your business. Let's go. Chief in West Roxbury, and he just got educated by the clerk of the office of that courthouse. And the police showed up as well. So you guys told me I can't record. So you opened yourself up for subject matter. No, I was inside. Would you like to see the video? In fact, I can show you the video. How? You didn't. You see, I was inside most of the time.
About 10 minutes.
How? So why would you ask me if I was just outside? You didn't see the video.
Listen to me.
You didn't see the video.
The purpose of you being here is to get something from the clerk's office.
And I'm also
You're not allowed to film anyone in the clerk's office.
All right, cool. I'm out here in the lobby. I'm here in the lobby. Now, okay.
So he's telling me I'm not allowed to film the record anybody in the clerk's office. I'm not even challenging that right now. I had already received a denial of service from the member, from the public servant that was in the clerk's office. Now I'm here. My issue is with them because they're saying I have to shut my camera down. Right then. They're saying I have to shut it down. So if I want to remain right here in this public area outside of traffic, I could do that. All right? They can't tell me what I could do with my camera if I'm not in a courtroom in a lobby.
Okay, so now you corrected me. Now what?
So,
And your phone was facing that way.
Now what? Now what? Okay, you can give me a warning. You can tell me if I'm doing something wrong. What are you, trespassing me from the building? I want to hear that from you.
So what I'm saying,
Sir, you're not answering his question.
I gotta answer his damn
You're not
question.
listening to him.
I don't have to answer his question.
you know what?
I want you to trespass. Tell me I'm trespassed.
No, you're gonna have to leave.
Am I trespassed?
You're gonna have to leave.
I need a legal directive from one of you guys. Come on now. I need a legal.
It's me in charge of security.
Am I trespassed? I need a legal directive from you guys. You're the chief.
What the directive is,
I need a legal directive. Okay, so when you tell me if I don't leave, then what?
You're disrupting the court.
If I don't leave, then what? It's a simple answer.
No.
If I don't leave, then what?
The answer is, what do
You
you
have to give me a legal directive. You guys can't put no cuffs on me without telling me I'm trespassed.
We're not looking to put cuffs on you.
You know that.
I told you, this is unnecessary.
So if I don't leave, then what?
You're gonna have to leave.
I need a legal directive from one of you two Boston Police Department officers.
You're gonna have to leave.
Am I trespassed?
You're gonna have to leave.
Am I trespassed?
Either you go to the clerk's office and get the necessary document.
Or what? Or I'll be trespassed? That's not a...
Alright.
He's saying I have to leave. That's not a legal directive.
And that's me being in charge of security here.
How you gonna prevent that? That's against my rights. I haven't done anything. What have I done wrong for you? What have I done wrong for you guys to prevent my future business?
But he doesn't want you recording in the office.
I'm not in the office. I'm not in the office. I already came here with the business, but now because he denied me, and because you become such a tyrant and told me I can't record.
All right, y'all. Update. So that's Sergeant Dorsey right there. Update. Woke Windows Project. All right. So this is what we got going on with Sergeant Sarah D. Dorsey, ladies and gentlemen. She's already has a very concerning IA score. Can y'all see that in red? Let's see that. 4 very concerning IA complaints that IA is investigating. Let me check to see if they're investigating them. But anyway, that's Sarah Dorsey right there. Let me show it to y'all real quick. And we're going to get back to this.
I feel unsafe giving you my name. So now I'm just remaining in the lobby. I'm not in the office.
Sarah Dorsey, all right? Employed since July 15th, 2000. Employed on July 15th, 2020. All right. Date of arrival, October 20th, 2003. Employed on 2007. I don't understand what that top line mean, but okay. Badge number 503. Employee number 91888. Rank is sergeant. Residence is Hyde Park, Massachusetts. This is a woke windows, okay? Police sergeant, supervisor, court cases. Sarah D. Dorsey is an active employee in the Boston Police Department. They live in the Boston neighborhood of Hyde Park. Sarah D. Dorsey has been a Boston police officer for 18 years. They were paid a total of $168,817.42 in 2020. They were the 947th highest earner in 2020 among Boston Police Department employees. Okay. Sarah D. Dorsey has an IA score of 4, very concerning. Our database shows 3 internal affairs cases containing at least 1 sustained allegation against this officer and 9 cases total, regardless of finding. All right, that's Sarah Dorsey right there. I'm not done. Just want y'all to keep seeing her face. Sarah Dorsey, she's the one who, you'll see at the end. This is not over with yet. Y'all make sure y'all share this, man. This is Tyranny and Corruption Exposed live in the city of Boston, okay? I went to West Roxbury Courthouse and recorded. Guess what happened? I went through some red tape. I had a few problems with the chief court officer. Chief court officer conferred with other members of the courthouse. Clerk came down, said I was within the law to record in public accessible areas. 24 hours later, they added text to the 119 law. And it's not on mass.gov. It's not on the website. This is added text that they did in-house. Okay, they went back to the drawing board after yesterday, after I recorded. They went back to the drawing board and said, we have to do something about this. And they added text. That's what they did. All right, so we got Sarah Dorsey. 4 very concerned. The Internal Affairs Division has found Sarah D. Dorsey in violation of policies, including conduct unbecoming, untruthfulness, and department report. And Brady list? Is that qualifications of Brady list? Huh? Untruthfulness and department report and negative duty, negating duty, I believe. Unreasonable judge. Okay, what's this one? Conduct unbecoming, June 25th, 2014. That's what that's talking about. It was a citizen complaint. At approximately 1,200 hours, the complainant called IAD and stated that she wanted to file a complaint against Sarah D. Dorsey. Conduct unbecoming, that was sustained, and respectful treatment was unfounded. Of course, they're not going to find no wrongdoing. Not the Sarah D. Dorsey. Okay. What's the other one? Untruthfulness in department report. We had it not sustainable. They couldn't sustain that. See that? Not sustainable. Use of force, not sustainable. Negating duty, unreasonable judge, sustained. Untruthfulness in department report, sustained. Wow. I'm lucky I ain't get locked up. I'm lucky I didn't get locked up. Respectful treatment, not sustained. Use of force, not sustained. Negating duty, unreasonable judge, sustained. Untruthfulness in department report, sustained. Conduct unbecoming. Sarah D. Dorsey was switched up with a badge number. Is this a different Sarah D. Dorsey? Let me see. Let me make sure I'm looking at the correct Sarah D. Dorsey. This is her right here. This is her. This is how much she made. Look at how much she made. And she's, illegally, I'm just going, if I got to spoil it for y'all, I'm going to spoil it for y'all. She's illegally trespassing members of the public from the courthouse. And this is how much she makes. Okay, you add it up. 2011. I'm probably about 96,000 right there. What did it say? 97,000 right there. 2012, she eating hard. Over 100,000. Man, 2013 was a slight dip, but still eating well. 188,000. She might have been sick. 2014, 114,000. Okay, look at this. Look. She's eating. Okay, eating off your dime. All right, 111,000. Look at that. Woo! And it starts to go up from 2016. It starts to go up 128,000. Okay, 2017, 134,000. She bringing it in big time. They out there getting fat off your traffic stops, off your kicks in the ass. This is what they do. This is how they earn that money. Okay, look at this. 2018, 136,000. God damn. 2019, 176,000. Sarah D. Dorsey. 2020, 168,000. She's eating hard. Look at her. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they do.
I already came here with the business, but now because he denied me, and because you become such a tyrant and told me I can't record, I feel unsafe giving you my name. So now I'm just remaining in the lobby recording.
You're not gonna keep remaining.
And if I don't, what's going to happen? Are you trespassing me?
You're gonna have to leave.
Are you guys trespassing me? You have to trespass me for the leave. You guys know the law. You have to trespass me in order to leave.
We're not there yet.
I'm gonna wait for you guys to trespass me. I'm gonna be right here in this room. No, I need you to trust. I need a legal director from you guys. You don't want to read the law that I gave you. What's the new law? Give me the law. Give me the new law.
All right, y'all hold tight real quick. It ain't over. It ain't over. That was just the cutoff. I got more. It's crazy. Trust me when I tell you. It is crazy.
I'm telling you, I'm not playing with you guys. I'm not playing with you guys. You guys violate my constitutional rights.
I can get the document that you're looking for.
No, I'm past that. I'm past that now. I want to put a complaint in on you.
Okay, you can do that. You can do it. You have my name. You can do that. Okay?
I need the form.
Well, you have to get the form from you can go online and get the form, or you can call downtown.
All right, and now I'm waiting for a legal trespass from one of you guys. Because from that point on, I'm not going to leave. I'm telling you that until I get a legal directive from you guys. No, I'm just going to stand here and remain quiet.
You're making this more than what it is.
Now, I need a legal directive, guys.
More than what it is, sir.
Can you guys give me a legal directive? Either I'm here to stay or you trespassing. No, see, what you don't understand is that I can remain in this lobby and record because it's a public building. That's what you don't know about the law, and that's what's going to have you open for civil litigation. I'm telling you.
Sir, I'm not worried about any civil litigation.
Okay, well, trespass me then. If you're not worried about it, then trespass.
David's gold star mother said, can you share the link to where you're getting this information from? At that, it sounds like match.jj.gov. No, I'm getting it from mass.gov, okay? This information is coming from mass.gov, all right? It's state local laws. And I'm going to pull it up again because, I don't know, I need people to understand that the language that's online, okay, mass.gov does not have the added text that's in the language today. And this is in a matter of 24 hours. All right, this is from mass.gov, and it doesn't say what was read on the paper. Y'all can redball back to it. I highlighted it plenty of times. This right here, and I read what they tried to give me the day before, which was yesterday. I had the green light within the law to record at West Roxbury Courthouse. I go to another courthouse, and this is what I'm presented within 24 hours. They added a text saying no recording nowhere in the courthouse. That was added, and it's still not here in this language on mass.gov today. Is that legal or illegal? Illegal 1, legal 2. crazy.
I'm gonna make a decision as I see fit.
Okay, cool.
But you go ahead, we're gonna give you some time to cooperate on your own.
No, I won't wait until you give me.
I think you'll think better of it.
No, I'm gonna wait till you tell me I'm trespassing, then I'm gonna leave. Simple as that. And then I'm gonna put the ticket.
He said he's gonna remain here, so he'll be here when I get back.
So, are you trespassing me at this point? Huh?
Nobody says anything. I need to know if I'm trespassed. These are law enforcement officers. I got a chief court officer sitting right there at the table, at the desk, and then none of them are telling me I'm trespassed.
What was the document?
So I already been given a directive. But I need to know, being as though the police are there, are they trespassing me?
Trespassing me. Am I trespassed, sir? No, I have to be trespassed. That's the law. Are you trespassing me, sir? Please. You have to give me a legal... Make a determination. Wait a minute. No, you guys have to make a determination right now. You have to do it by the law.
Sir, I'm here at work. You're here.
You have to do it by the law.
Either you're going to handle your business or leave. That's all you got to do. If you're not going to handle your business, you need to leave.
Under what law?
That's all.
Under what law, sir? Under what law? You have to say it under a law.
You came here for something.
I know you said if I'm not here for business, but you just made a statement. You said if I'm not here for business, I have to leave. Under what law? Under what law, sir? You have to complete it. You said if I'm not here on business, I have to leave. Under what law? And none of you guys, right? Because you can't give me a law under it. You can't give me a law to back what you just said. Well, can you please let me know?
Stop talking to you. Yes. I said what I had to say. And if I see you handle your business or leave.
If I don't stop talking, what's going to happen?
To the chief of the courthouse.
If I don't stop talking, what's going to happen? If I don't stop talking to you, officer, what's going to happen? Yo, there's a video, West Roxbury Court, yesterday. I've been allowed to record in the building. I got a video that the clerk and the police showed up. You just will stop talking, man. Well, talk.
Right. So that's the chief court officer right there. And it seemed like, if I could guess, it seemed like there's some conspiracy going on, because we already know that there's been added text within the Rule 119 Massachusetts state local law. There's been added text that's been given to me on a piece of paper within 24 hours in a few words: no recording in courthouses, in the courthouse anywhere, or courthouses anywhere. No recording. Nowhere in the text did it say that, or was I presented that yesterday, that there's nowhere in the courthouse I can record. No, I was received the green light within the law, not from them, from we the people, that I'm able to access public areas and record. And now, today, I receive added text: no recording in courthouses anywhere. Where that come from? How they do that? Shout out Sandy Dobby.
You're a public worker. What are you talking about? You're a police officer. You told me I'm in a lobby, public lobby, and you refuse to look at the law. You refuse to look at the law. You're talking about you know your laws.
And the other one saying she got a doctorate in law. Dorsey.
Yeah, because I'm not able to conduct my business like I should.
He said, I'm taking my frustrations out on everybody. Why? Because my constitutional rights are violated.
I'm not able to conduct my business like I should. All right, so here it is right here. I just went to West Roxbury Courthouse. I was told I was able to record in the courthouse. All state courthouses operate the same. This is leading to an arrest. This is going to go into civil litigation. It didn't work out as good as it did yesterday. But that means they violated my constitutional rights. I
come here for a simple court date, and this is what I go through. So I was told that because I didn't listen to the chief to leave, the sergeant went in the back and said she'll be back. And she said I'll be here when she gets back.
So he's on the line trying to get confirmation.
Got a little escalated. They coming at me from all ways, telling me I can't record. Did you get any information, Sarge? Hey, you guys get any information? Yeah, we can talk. You go.
So he just told Sergeant Dorsey that he's ordering me to stop recording. If I can continue to record, they will confiscate my device. That's what he just told Sergeant Dorsey.
You go. What's up, bro? What's going on here? Yes.
Can you continue your recording? But once he asks you to leave, you're trespassed.
Okay, so I'm trespassed by you guys. You guys are trespassing me.
You continue your recording, but you're going to be arrested and subject to trespass.
That's all I needed from you. That's all I needed from you.
Thank you.
There you go.
That's all I needed. I'm not listening. I already been in there for an hour, a solid hour, going back and forth with them. They've already denied me services at the clerk's desk, okay? Now I said I'm going to remain in this public accessible area, which is the lobby, and record. Now they done came up with the chief ordering me to shut my camera down, and Sergeant Dorsey just telling me if I don't shut it down, that I'll be trespassed. I got trespassed.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here you go. Here you go. What's up, bro? What's going on here? Yes.
Can you continue your recording? But once he asks you to leave, you're trespassed.
Okay, so I'm trespassed by you guys. You guys are trespassing me.
You continue your recording, but you're going to be arrested and subject to trespass.
That's all I needed from you. That's all I needed from you.
Thank you.
There you go. If I continue to record, I'll be arrested for trespassing. Let's one more time, real quick. I ain't want to take it far back. Just that part right there. Let's just hear what she said. Deprivation of rights. 1 for yes, 2 for no.
You continue your recording, but you're going to be arrested and subject to trespass.
That's all I needed from you. That's all I need.
You're going to be arrested and subject to trespass. That don't even... Oh, I'll be arrested and then trespass from there on forth.
You're trespassed.
Okay, so I'm trespassed by you guys. You guys are trespassing me.
You continue your recording, but you're going to be arrested and subject to trespass.
That's all I needed from you. That's all I need. What's going on here? Yes.
Can you continue your recording, but once he asks you to leave, you're trespassed.
Okay, so I'm trespassed by you guys. You guys.
So he said, you can continue recording, but once he's asked you to leave, you're trespassed. Trespass for doing something that's protected by the Constitution and can't be turned into a criminal activity.
Trespassing me.
You continue your recording, but you're going to be arrested and subject to trespass.
That's all I needed from you. That's all I needed.
I can continue to record, but I will be arrested.
From you.
Thank you.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. I just got.
Maybe we can help you in the future.
No, don't worry about it. You'll read about it on the ticket. Don't worry about it.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Can I ask you, how long is the trespass in effect? Yeah, I mean, I got a court date here, so yeah. So how long is the trespass in effect?
record inside there, right? No, the law says that I can record in public areas. Right. Which is that lobby right there. Now he corrected me. He so-called corrected me about the clerk of courts. I backed up off of that because I'm not sure. But remaining in that lobby is open for me. Would you like?
Val Farad Thor says she tried to have wiggle room by saying subject to trespass. I didn't hear that. I heard her say trespass. I might be wrong, but that's why I keep replaying it.
You're trespassed.
Okay, so I'm trespassed by you guys are trespassing me?
You continue recording, but you're going to be arrested and subject to trespass.
That's all I needed from you.
So there you go right there. She said I could continue to record, but I'll be arrested. I'll be arrested.
From you. That's all I needed from you.
Thank you. You're trespassed.
Okay, so I'm trespassed by you guys are trespassing me?
You continue recording, but you're going to be arrested and subject to trespass.
That's all I needed from you. That's all I needed from you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, yeah. Yes.
You continue your recording, but once he asks you to leave, you're trespassed.
Okay, so I'm trespassed.
You can continue recording, but once he asks you to leave, you're trespassed. Trespass for what? What have I done that risen to the level of crime? Let's listen to some more.
I'm trespassed by you guys are trespassing me?
You continue recording, but you're going to be arrested and subject to trespass.
That's all.
You can continue to record, but you will be arrested and subject to trespass. The threat of arrest was said first.
You continue recording, but you're going to be arrested and subject to trespass.
That's all.
You can continue the recording, but she didn't say you can continue to record. You can continue your recording, but you're going to be arrested and subject to trespass. Are we clear on that?
You're trespassed.
Okay, so I'm trespassed.
And I'm not being smart. I just want to know. I want to get the violation. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm able to access this building. Are we clear on that, or do people hear anything different?
Hold on, yeah. Yes.
You continue your recording, but once he asks you to leave, you're trespassed.
Okay, so I'm trespassed by you guys are trespassing me?
You continue recording, but you're going to be arrested and subject to trespass.
That's all I needed from you. That's all I needed from you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. I just got...
Maybe we can help you in the future.
No, don't worry about it. You'll read about it on the ticket. Don't worry about it.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Can I ask you, how long is the trespass in effect? Wait, I got a court date here, so yeah. So how long is the trespass in effect? No, the law says that I can record in public areas. Right. Which is that lobby right there. Now he corrected me. He so-called corrected me about the clerk of courts. I backed up off of that because I'm not sure. But remaining in that lobby is open for me. Would you like to read the law? I got it right here.
Wait, so you have court today or no?
No. I want to know how long is the trespass in effect. How long is the trespass in effect?
I'll find out for you.
We'll find out for you, sir. We'll find out for you, okay? You want to wait out here?
Would you like to read this law? Just to clarify. See, you guys don't want to read. You guys, listen. Let me read the law to you. Let me read it to you. So it said they're telling me I can't record.
Watch this. I'm about to read him the law one more time. Look, all the attempts that I made to read them, the state local law, Rule 119, that's on mass.gov, not what they're presenting me. They are forcing that piece of paper with those few words of added text, which says no recording in courthouses anywhere. Okay? They added that within 24 hours. Y'all guys seen the video. I just showed it in this stream, the clip where the clerk said that I could record in public accessible areas. I'm trying to read them the law right here. Watch this.
Anywhere in the courtroom. Please, why you don't want to listen to the law? Why you don't want to listen to the law? You a piece of shit. You a piece of shit. Straight up. All right, y'all. So I just got trespassed from Roxbury Trial Court for recording in a public accessible area. Wow. This is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy.
And is the end of that, ladies and gentlemen. I got another small clip for you where another unit arrived that involved themselves in this situation. And I don't know, let me see how much. Let me pull that up for y'all real quick. Give me 1 second. All right. Here we go. Well, we're going to have to watch it crooked because I didn't turn it around. I recorded it the wrong way. If y'all cool with that, it's a 4-minute video of a unit coming. Actually, I think that those officers, Officer Dorsey and the older officer in there, I think they was apprehensive of doing anything because I think that their work was in that courtroom that day. I don't know if they were, witnesses or whatever to arrest, past prior arrests, but there was another unit dispatched. So this is actually the first unit that was dispatched. These police officers in the building, they were trying to, I guess, so-called remedy the situation, but in the courthouse favor, But this is a sideways video. It's a 4-minute video, but there's more interaction with police officers. Let me see if I can rotate it. Oh, yeah, I can rotate it.
Roxbury Courthouse. Okay. I went in the court.
Give me a second. I'll rotate. Oh, they not letting me rotate? Yeah, they not letting me rotate for some reason. Let me see. Yep, they not letting me rotate, so here it is.
House to challenge them about Rule 119. That's no photography or video recording within courtrooms.
All right, cool. That was just me explaining to them what was going on, the whole ordeal. They were dispatched to the courthouse, and what they did was they came out with the same thing that they tried to give me in the building, okay? And then after that, I go live. So y'all check on the live, because after I was trespassed from that building, I went live. And, it's just, listen, it's a loss, okay? It's a loss for the people. It's a loss on the Constitution. It's a big loss, y'all. Like, I'm not happy about this at all. I'm considering civil litigation. I'm not going to get into it. What I say, the bottom line is what I say. I feel confident in challenging it. So if I'm saying that, then I feel as though I might be, looking forward to move forward. It's the resistance, y'all. Y'all seen it here. Y'all seen it first. Boston, Massachusetts. Tyranny and corruption exposed. Within 24 hours, the language changed within the law and printed out of a photocopy machine. I be damned. Tried to check it on mass.gov. It still says the same thing when I received the green lights from the law to record in courthouses and public accessible areas. I even shout out to all of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all support, man. I've been grassroots with this from the door, from the beginning, okay? Pulling tweeds up off the ground every time I go out in these streets and record. I try to give it to you the best way I can and try to give it to you in a language you understand, which is simplicity, okay? I might not be the best orator. I might not be the best, composer of videos, but the job is to give it to you raw and expose the tyranny and corruption that's going on out here in these streets, in these public buildings. You think I'm the only one going through this? You got people who go through this, won't say another word about it, and their lives are inconvenienced from there on forth. I be damned. That's crazy. Shout out to Adam Martin, Audit Buster, Torn, Susan H., Adam Claus, Christine, Joe Gaddis, Zombie Enforcement Bureau, Clarence Pratt, Perfect Sense, Resistance P. I appreciate y'all. Mark Wunderlich, Sandy Dobby, Michael Manchin, Shan, Adam Martin, Joe Black. Tyranny and corruption in its finest form, ladies and gentlemen. Boston, Massachusetts. Make sure y'all check out all my community posts. Okay, I keep y'all informed on the local tyrants, things with videos that I'm going to come out with in the future. Make sure you guys subscribe to all platforms. Links are in the description. Terry VG, Val Farad 4, William Sharon. Appreciate y'all. Creole, Hexenkopf, son of Legion. Miss Eunice. Anybody that I didn't say, whose names I didn't say, just know I appreciate y'all support. Ice Wall Flat Earth. Oh yeah. RB75. Fish Sinker. Yum. Undoc Ryanated. I.E. Dixon. Once again, I appreciate y'all support. I think I'm going to have to fill out a civil cover sheet. I think I'm going to have to file a civil cover sheet. Submit it to the 1st District. Massachusetts. $402 filing fee. But it needs to be challenged. It's the resistance, man. I'll make sure y'all stay tuned to Top Dog Audits. Giving it to you straight. Witness the tyranny and corruption. It's the resistance. Wait a minute. We got some dude named Audit Buster up in here, and he says that he was trespassed and refused to leave. That amounts to criminal trespass on arrest. Audit Buster, if you want to talk about it, matter of fact, I'm going to put the link up, all right? You got 1 minute so we could talk about this, so we could debate on this, all right? I was just about to close the situation out, but I want to hear you explain how I'm allowed in a public accessible building and that they cannot turn a constitutional protected act into a criminal activity in public accessible areas. I would like to debate about that. You come on up, buddy. Come on up, Audit Buster. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the public forums, the limited public forums, and non-public forums. I'm aware of those as well. Let's talk about it. Come on up. I'm going to hit the link one more time. All right, y'all. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to give it some more time? Or y'all want me to close it out? Because I have no more juice to give y'all right now. I guess he ain't coming up. All right, it's a wrap. It's the resistance. Y'all seen it. You know, make sure y'all extend that comment thread and you know, share it. Let people know what's going on. Hey, here's a thought. Should I take this down and Mizzy Dog 617? Okay, now Mizzy Dog 617 came up. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Turn this music down real quick. Mizzy Dog 617. What's going on?
How you doing, my man?
How you doing?
Hey, you're doing a really good job out there, man.
Thanks, Mizzy. I appreciate you, man. I
Well,
thought you were no, I appreciate you coming up, but I thought you were that guy, audit buster, that was going to debate me with the public forum situation. But hey, man, appreciate you. Where you calling from? Where you coming
Boston,
from?
man.
Are you in Boston?
Yeah.
Got Boston strong support in here, y'all. Shout out to
Absolutely.
Mizzy Dog 617. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, but that guy Buster or whatever, I don't know. That's a weird guy, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm
But
waiting
anyway,
for. I'm not even going to get into that unless he come up and
right,
we can talk about that. But he
right,
didn't hit
right.
the link, and Mizzy Dog came up, y'all. Say shout out to Mizzy Dog for coming on up and congratulating me and thanking me for the work that I'm doing. I appreciate that, bro. I'm stressed today, man. I went through. I had a whole ordeal. I'm stressed out.
Man, don't be stressed out, man. You're but the tyrants. I don't believe they came up with a warm piece of paper saying this is the
Yeah,
law.
yeah, and added a few more words to it.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't record in courtrooms, period. That's the crazy part.
Mm,
The only troll is the guy that thinks he can do whatever he wants whenever he wants. Okay,
right.
I don't. Somebody call Audit Buster a troll. I didn't call you a troll. I just want to debate with you. Turns out you can't, and there is a ton of case law to support it. Audit Buster, come on with your case law, bro. Come on with your case law. Come on up here.
Right?
All right, let's talk. Let's talk about it. I want you to show me what goes. I want you to show me what trumps the Constitution. Okay, me
Right?
conducting my business in a public building, simply getting a court date from a public servant. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm able to record public servants during the course of their duties. Did you miss that part, or are you ignoring that part? I'm not in a courtroom recording. I'm not in a courtroom lobby.
Mhm.
All right.
Right?
Look up mass.gov Rule 119 and read that language. Okay, it only applies. Let me tell you something. If it applied to the courthouse, it'd have been one rule: no recording in the courthouse. There wouldn't be details of where not to record.
Right. In the courtroom too. You can't do that either. Only in the lobby.
Right. But it wouldn't be no details saying where I couldn't record if I
Right.
wasn't able to, if there wasn't designated areas where people who could access the public accessible area can record. They can record there.
Right,
Sorry.
man.
It is what it is. And
Right.
it's just local state law.
They were just violating everything, man. For real. I was getting a little upset about that. I was like, oh, come on, leave him alone. He's just in the lobby. It's not like he's going everywhere else and going in like the offices, and going on in people's faces saying, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
So he says, according to law and SCOTUS rulings, a courthouse is a non-public forum. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
what he Googled it?
SCOTUS law in non-public forums with courthouses.
No public forum. What? Yeah, right. Really? No, sir. Oh.
So, all right. Non-public forums are forums for public speech that are neither traditional public forums nor designated public forums. Okay, so I'm not in there making an announcement. I am using my First Amendment as a freedom of speech, but I'm creating an objective record. You telling me that I can't create an objective record with the government when it pertains to civil matters? I'm not able to record that. I'm not able to come in and get my date and leave out. That's what you're saying?
Wow. That's weird. I don't think so, dude. What?
The thing is, YouTube's TOS doesn't care about the Constitution. So the cops circumvent your rights using androids and an excuse because you are broadcasting through their media. Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. That's Vern Vision Reloaded. I missed something right there.
Whoops. I don't know.
So Audit Buster says that they can even apply to lobbies and public access. Okay. Send me a link. Send me a link. Where you at? You quoting stuff, but you're not sending me a link to all this stuff that you're saying. Send me a link because I can't find it. I'm gonna go more into the SCOTUS rulings though. I'm trying to right now.
Uh-oh, diabetic in the house. Hey, man.
SCOTUS as it applies to recording public accessible areas in the courthouse.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Stand by, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Just looking over some stuff that I might be able to present y'all. It's at the end. I done put in like an hour and a half with y'all.
It's like way at the end, right?
Yeah. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here.
You're good, man. No, don't stress out, for real. You don't need to stress out. You're doing a great job. You know what I mean? For real. Don't let them bother you. For real.
Without a citation, it is not a proper legal argument.
Courthouse videos. Without a citation is not. Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm about to close. I'm not about to get another headache trying to chase around with Audit Buster is stating in the chat, but not dropping any links, any sources of what he's saying. So I'm gonna shut this down. I've been here long enough. It's the Resistance. Shout outs to Mizzy Dog 617. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. I'm out of here. Hey, Mizzy, thanks for coming, bro. I appreciate you.
Hey, same here, man. Have a good night. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate your support, bro. Have a good night.
Keep your head up.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night, too. Like I said, I'm stressed out, but it is what it is. This has to be challenged, okay? It has to be taken further. I know there was a lot of haters in the stream that had to do with this video over there at Roxbury Courthouse, and they was listening in. And those who are smart enough know that my rights were violated. But it is what it is. I'm out of here. Good night.